Sivuyo Gwahube will release the Matric results at a national level. Mixed emotion is expected, as ever, over the next day when the youngsters see how they've done. What then is the next step for those who don't perform well? Let's talk about this with Lecturer Di Charton. Di, a very good afternoon to you. Thank you for your time and your patience. Quite a stressful time this is for many of these youngsters. How does one even begin to cope? And especially when you consider that they may themselves find themselves having to even calm their parents.
Well, thank you so much for opening the conversation and allowing us to talk about this, because it is so important, I think, at this time to really recognize the stresses that youngsters are going through while they wait for their results and how they're potentially going to feel when they get those results. And I think the most important message that we feel needs to come across is that you have to recognize this is a moment actually of celebration. You know, we talk about the stresses that exist around it, but in fact, it's moving from one stage of your life to the next. You are moving into the next phase of your journey. And I think it's so important for youngsters and their parents to take a moment to recognize that. And even if you don't get the results that you were hoping for, to still realize that you have a multitude of opportunities available to you. And sometimes it might not be what you'd originally planned, but it's about going, I'm going to take the commitment, I'm going to figure out, I'm going to investigate other options to move forward. And I think that's one of the most important things, is to recognize that it's about moving forward and not seeing this, if you don't get the results that you're looking for, as the end of the road. And I think for us, that's the most important message.